She said they had trips to the parking lot near her place of work once a week for about 6 months.
Oh, what? Did you take the lighter?
I took the red one. I don't have your other one.
You don't? No.
I think so.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Wulong.
Jennifer Brumley testified that her son sometimes expressed anxiety, but she said she never thought he needed to see a mental health professional.
How did I do that? There it is. No, that ain't it.
New challenger.
There it is. That one. Not this one. I can't do it either. Not that one. I can up there with. How am I doing that? There it is. It's hard to do. Damn. fuck is up?
Challenger. Get ready for the next battle.
What's my prowess? 20? Oh, that's low. What up, GT?
Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight.
Wow. That was actually pretty clutch.
KO. Round fight. KO. Round four. Fight. KO. You win. New challenger.
Imagine being a 10, 12-year-old little girl, them telling you you can't mess with people that are of a certain age.
Get ready for the next battle.
Of people that are 30 years old pretending they're fucking 18. 70 years old, 90210. You're not gonna find one. A kid with autism went missing from school today.
Round one.
But the internet
Fight.
decided
Shit.
Round two. Fight. KO. Round three. Fight.
Woo!
KO.
Good.
Round four. Fight. KO. Final round. Fight.
What the fuck was that? Come on.
You lose.
school even like that people don't get money to into is gone for at least that they know of.
Get ready for the next battle.
It should have been going way longer than this.
Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. Get ready for the next battle.
I think this just speaks to the special relationship that Elmo has with our friends, with our audience, and that really industry has, that so many have grown up with, who are watching today with their children.
Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. KO. Round three. Fight. KO. Round four. Fight. Final round. Fight. KO. You lose.
More about our program, I encourage you to sign up for an information session, and I really look forward to meeting you.
Can I have penguin?
Fucking makes me guy quit on me.
New challenger.
taken care of.
E-Gene is costing Trump $83.3 million in damages.
Use steroids. Will you give him some melatonin so he don't hop into bed with us so I can sleep?
Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight.
Yeah, really. You're lucky I'm playing Tekken. I'm mildly entertained.
Round three. Fight.
What up, Becker? You doing good, bro? Well, it just opens up the big can of worms for me, like all the past allegations. Now that he's a bona fide fucking criminal, it's just a civil action case to keep it fair though. Like he's not even facing. I heard it's a grand jury, but I don't think it's as serious as it should be. Like it's fucking S trafficking, for fuck's sake. Like that's big time, bro. Well, he was like 68 or something, but yeah, it just makes me wonder about where it began was. You can start it whenever you want, Bob. I'll stop talking, but I think where it began was like, of course, steroid shit, but there was a rumor that he had a briefcase in the Jimmy Snuka trial. You ever heard that one? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just that it just makes it more believable now. That, I mean, before when you would say this kind of shit, it'd be like, oh, it's fucking Vince McMahon, he's a billionaire. Of course not. Yeah, we don't know that he wasn't using these wrestlers as like fucking little toys, you know? Like, he might have.
Round one.
The fucking shit with Owen was sketchy. The shit with Benoit was sketchy. The shit with a lot of Hogan stuff was fucked up. I can go forever about the shit Hogan had to go through. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's not. I'm not sure you're talking about the wrestler. You're talking about the announcer chick, right? Yeah. Right. Yeah, yeah. She called the shit. She like talked and she might have. Yeah, she was like the first one. She did a good job. He fucking fired her because she wouldn't. Yeah.
KO. Round three. Fight.
Oh yeah. What about that dude? What about the guy announcer that said the same shit? He was like, Pat Patterson wanted to have sex with me, and I said no, and a month later I was out. He went on the Maury Povich show.
Round four. Fight.
Yeah, just fire it up. You can, absolutely. Oh man, hard. Oh, shit. Oh, oh.
You lose.
Yeah.
Get ready for the next battle.
What like that? Yeah.
Round
Yeah.
fight.
For those that don't know what's going on with Vince, it's very serious. It's going to go down as probably the worst thing in the history of wrestling, and it's not a gimmick. It's the real deal. He's going to be facing some serious allegations, which he already has, and I think this is just, I was telling Becca earlier, this is just barely opening the can of worms. It's going to get worse. No, I had no idea it was this bad.
Round two. Fight.
Yeah, and you know, well, let's not just pin it. You know, there was other. It's a little crazy how other people were involved. John Laurinaitis. That's, oh, why? I don't know why he did it, but he was definitely, basically they were locking that girl up in the fucking office, and old Johnny and them were passing around like a whatever you want to call it. And to make it worse, his wife has
Fight.
cancer. So, like, it's about as disgusting as it gets. And let's not leave Brock Lesnar off the table. Like, there's Brock Lesnar allegations. There's tweets about a UFC champion making a return. I think we all know who that could be, you know, and what they could do for him, and who knows what all other wrestlers I mean, there's numerous allegations, but not a lot of names.
Get ready for the next battle.
Right. Public syndication, right. That was it. Right, right. Yeah, yeah. I saw him react today. He goes, well, you know what? Fuck you. Yeah, man. Well, he was saying, like, I think Bruce Pritchard was still around a little bit, or am I crazy? I don't think he was, but he was? Okay.
Round one. Fight.
Okay. Annie. Nah, I think he handled that about as good as I'm not a Triple H fan, but what can you say, bro? He just deflected to the positive. He definitely didn't do anything damaging.
Fight.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that part. I just.
Round three.
No, yeah.
Fight.
Yeah, I mean, out of everybody that's going to say anything, Triple H is probably going to be the last, you know. I don't like Triple H. I hope he don't make it that long. Everybody loves him, And another interesting thing is now that Vince is completely gone, the guys that are running it aren't wrestling background oriented. The money is coming from, I mean, I guess unless UFC's fake, I don't know.
Anybody else want a piece?
Round one. Fight.
Okay. Yeah.
Round two. Fight.
Yeah. Well, another thing to make it kind of more crystal clear is that I think he spent about $14 million on NDAs and agreements, people not discussing this, and he actually had an NDA with this girl, and he kept fucking abusing her. So she has a bunch of text and a lot of evidence. I don't think there's any way he's gonna get out of this. And yeah. No. Yeah, he's one of those guys that like to chinky people. Right, right. And you gotta think they're wrestlers. What did...
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Oh. I would be be a little disappointed if I held some of it.
You lose.
Yeah. Well, the final thing I'd like to get out before we would move on is that I've always been an open-minded thinker, even with the most tragic events that's happened in WWE. And I've always thought of conspiracies that there could be a little bit of truth in them, because if you dig deep enough in the rabbit hole, it's like there's a lot of fucking evidence that they just wash under the rug with a lot of this shit. And like private investigators, they police themselves when they're that rich, you know. And now that he has some fucking dirt that's clinging to him for the first time in his life, maybe people will start opening up their fucking minds and seeing that, hey, it's possible he's done darker things than we know. You know, like, I think, yeah. So I'm not surprised. The only thing I'm surprised is that they finally pinned him down, because he was always able to buy his way out. Mm-hmm.
New challenger.
Yeah, it definitely took the steam out of the Rumble, like a day before the Rumble. Or day of.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay. Oh yeah, you needed those guys. I am very pleased with AJ Styles' look now. He don't have the soccer mom hair. His hair's a little longer. He seems a little more gritty.
Anybody else want a piece?
AJ, all those guys are underused. Like all four of them guys. I guess it didn't bother me that much. Nah, probably not. Anybody could have got pinned in that match except for Roman.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Well, he still looks phenomenal. He never took the Hollywood... I mean, he tried to take the Hollywood route, but that didn't work. And, he's definitely a legend. So he's someone to mess with. I like that promo he did with Roman's mic work is not as impressive as people think. I don't know that he didn't fake his leukemia. People say that's a fucking thing that could be possible. You know, I hate to say that. You doubt it, but you know. At the same time, yeah, we'll move away from that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, big Hulkster, right? Yeah. Yeah. He was definitely in the house. Well, I already feel vindicated from my Hulk Hogan because when I first started talking about this, all I'd hear was, "No way, he's N-word and Pino movies, and there's just no way that could happen." And then all the rumors were pointing in this direction. I mean, Hogan saying, "Why would Hogan isn't no goof? Like he isn't some bottom of the barrel scrub. Like if he's going to go public and say things, you might want to listen. You know, I know everybody thinks he's a liar." And then you start seeing the what was it, 30th, 40th anniversary? Yeah, 40th anniversary of Hulkamania. I mean, they're not going to ignore that. And it's just kind of a good time for him to come back with all the attention on Vince. Like, get your mind out of the gutter with Hogan and just accept it. Like, people love him. I know a lot of people love him. So.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Oh. Yeah.
KO. Round 3.
Well, he's a prominent figure down there. He's got his shop, he's got his bar. I mean, he's basically the mayor almost. Yeah. So don't shock me.
Round 4. Fight.
Yes, it did. They were one of the first people, and shout out to them. You know, back whenever they first started with the wrestling people, I think they thought that the WWF would take the lead with it, but Macho Man going to WCW and stuff really put a kink in that for them. So they haven't. I don't know if they've always been on board with Vince in the first place. I'll tell you another interesting thing though is I seen something about Stephanie and Triple H. They had a vote to see if they wanted to have Vince come back, and they said they voted no.
Great. Final round. Fight.
That's commendable. That makes you think. Of course, they knew what was going on back then. Some of them promos that Stephanie and Vince had back in the day were very telling now. Like, she said straight up, like, you asked me to have sex with coworkers, and I did it. You know, like, they said that on a WWE program. Yeah. That makes you wonder. Absolutely, man. I saw another guy say that it all started when he started doing the workout trend stuff. He got hooked on trend and started getting super sexualized. I don't know, man. I don't know exactly when it started.
Get ready for the next battle.
Right. Yeah, yeah. That's what someone was saying was like concussions. It was like he's had concussions and stuff. Cornette said that.
Round one.
Yeah, post concussion Vince, he said, or something like that. I'm like, yeah, he might have something to do it. I don't know. Yeah, and not to toot my boy Hogan's horn too much, but he did pull the best match out of Vince McMahon. He actually got Vince to jump off a cage onto a table once. It was pretty crazy. My boy. I'm just saying, who had a better match? No one had a better.
Round two.
They really did. It felt like a more star-studded event than the men's. Like they had people coming in from other places, and yeah, they did some good shit on that. I thought.
KO.
She's a stud.
Round three. Fight.
Nah, not too much. I tried to watch it and I just got to see highlights, so I I mean, the person you think would win coming into it would be the Ripley chick, right? But she's the champ. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Right? Okay. Okay.
KO. Final round. Fight. You lose. Get ready for the next battle.
Damn, you went up to me. Yeah, Tekken 8's fun. I can't play because I don't have my character. That's what I'm sticking to. So I main my character like 95%, and he's not on the game. So until then, I'll get it.
Don't cut me. Don't kill me. You kissed me. Kill my brain. Oh, you killed my brain.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
Tekken was football, Tekken, and the Rumble this last weekend. Mortal Kombat has really crapped the bed lately.
KO. Round three. Fight.
I don't think so. Jake Hardcore. Oh, you talking about the chick from AEW? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they had that cool spot where they were both holding the chicks up for a gorilla slam or something. Mm-hmm.
KO. Round 4.
That's pretty impressive. You know, I saw something funny. Naya looks just like Jennifer Lopez. Do you know that? It's so funny, dude. Cornette came out of this so clean, dude, because he wasn't into WWE when this crap was going on. Yeah. That's for real, man.
Final round. Fight.
Fuck.
You lose.
Damn. I missed that one too, dude. And I'm pumped for Gunther, but I'm sure he won, right? What? Yeah, oh, okay. I was about getting ready to say that, but I wasn't sure. I just saw a clip where it was Logan versus Owen. So, Owens won that, right? No, Logan beat him. Oh, wow.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay. You want to put that on the YouTube? Okay. Got it. Hold on.
To me, this is one of the most underrated songs ever written. It's a beautiful melody. It goes
Damn.
very interesting places.
Yeah.
Who's going to kill himself? Oh. Okay, well, let's pick this stuff up first.
Round 1. Fight.
I'm giving him too much credit.
Round 2.
Oof.
Fight.
Oh, okay. I saw one return from a guy from 3 years ago. He wore a mask. What was his name? Like Dunka or some bullshit. What the fuck was that guy? He had a mask on. He's from 3 years ago. That was like the only returning person, I guess.
Great. Round 3.
Yeah.
Fight.
They started off with Jimmy and Jay. That was okay. Good for them. I heard that R-Truth had a couple funny spots in both the Rumbles, actually. The women's and the men's.
Mr. Cat. Cat. Alley Cat. When he gets in trouble with
KO.
I saw
Round 4. Fight.
I saw an interview with R-Truth, and he said that he's one of the only. He said that Vince used to tell him, "I don't want anybody doing any funny shit besides R-Truth. R-Truth's the only one who gets the green light." So, yeah. '93 probably so cold.
You win.
I'm guessing. Oh, yeah, maybe Hogan? Fuck, I don't know. Hogan won 2 in a row, then HBK, and then Stone Cold, and they all did it within like 10 years, so probably HBK.
20 feet tall, and he'll kill people.
Get ready for the next.
Yeah, did you... Oh, that's my top 5 wrestler, Yoko. Did you see DDP was in the back when Cody came? Didn't he finish? He met, yeah.
That's right. What color is he?
He's like the closest egg to Dusty, still alive, right? Besides fucking Dustin. I think they're missing a lot of potential with not having. Or is Dustin ever gonna go back to the WWE, bro? I mean, Cody's there killing it. There's definitely some gimmicky stuff you could do with that, but I don't know. I don't know if they could figure it out. Are they that smart? Dustin's probably having his best wrestling in his whole life at fucking 60 or 50 years old.
KO.
At least get something.
Fight.
No. Yeah. Yeah. He's always one of those guys that kind of got crap for being put in the spotlight when he first started because his dad was the booker. But besides that, like
Round 3.
which he was hella impressive back then. He had some great matches with Sonny Steve and a bunch of good matches. He might not deserve it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's an old school Gorgeous George gimmick, man. It's one of the biggest things. Adrian Adonis, you know, it's a big cash cow, really, if you work it right. Adrian Street, yeah, it's always been a cash cow in wrestling, man. Huge. It's the biggest. I think Gorgeous George is or whatever the hell his name was the biggest draw. People think about Hogan, but he was filling like huge coliseums and shit, man. He was in the 50s and shit, man. He was huge, bro. What? Oh. Like Mussolini. Oh, it's what's his name's fault. It's that one fucking giant oaf goofball. What's his name? Yeah, fuck Drew McIntyre, man. You gotta be a little easy with these guys, dude. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? I hate it when wrestlers injure people, man. It's not that serious, dude. You got fucking CM Punk. God, you know he's a fucking cream puff.
Fight.
He's a cream puff. Brittle. Brittle, but you can find people that can work with them. That's why you should have kept Dolph. Dolph wouldn't have hurt him. No. You find people that can work, and you work them. Why put him in the ring with that animal? You don't put him in the ring with that animal. That guy's a nut. These wrestlers can't work no more, Becker, dude. I'm tired of these crap wrestlers, bro.
KO. Round 3.
Well, yeah, I am not a Rock fan. I feel like he's just not doing well in Hollywood, and he's coming back. He's never been the guy that really spoiled wrestling fans. He's always, I love wrestling with a passion.
Get ready
No.
for the next battle.
Wow, look at all that candy. Every bit of it made by the great Mr. Willy Wonka himself. It's the most incredible candy anyone can imagine. And if I keep living up, I'll be able to afford a real Wonka. Maybe for my birthday. Oh well, who needs a Wonka bar anyway?
I do think, I'm sorry, continue on, Becker.
Charlie's late tonight.
Wow. I think that he really does believe in his narcissistic mind that him and Roman would be the biggest WrestleMania ever, but in my mind, it's not going to be that big a deal.
Round 1. Fight.
The biggest ever? The biggest ever, though? Oh, whoa. I think that WrestleMania 3 for sure. I would, about every Hogan match in my mind. Hogan Warrior was good. Just about. The Yokozuna stuff definitely better. It's just a washed up old Rock. Like I mean, I wanted this to happen. Don't get me wrong. I think I was one of the few people that were saying it could happen, but at the same time, like,
Round 2. Fight.
I don't know Roman. I don't know if Roman can pull it off. I mean, he's kind of, his stuff's kind of played out. We're gonna be wanting Rock stuff, and are we willing to have Rock as champ? Okay. Did you see how he slammed him down? It looked pretty clear to me. He threw him down pretty hard on his shit. It was pretty bad. Yeah, it didn't have to be like that. And at the same time, Punk should have protected himself, but it was pretty out of control. It was a little bit of mustard on that thing.
Round 3. Fight.
Not really. I don't know we don't know what's going to happen. Everything's in the air. So what is there to be excited for? Like maybe Rock will come back. I'm predicting it could happen, but I don't know that it's not in concrete yet. So everything to be excited for is predictions. Okay. Yeah. Can he do it? I hope he does, but I don't. Okay. This is what it is, alright? So WrestleMania is just another blip in the road for Roman to get through to be able to get to the Hogan record. That's all WrestleMania is in my mind right now. And if that's all people... That would be sick. Yeah, I hope so too, but I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if he's done, but I think that's more realistically what's going to happen, bro. They're stuck on this record, bro. That's all the social media talks about is he's had the belt for how many days now? 900 or some shit. I don't know that he won't. You know, all it would take is just to hit the theme music, and then Cody rolls them up. I mean, that's all it would take.
With my friend Sam the Boar, his sister Eugenie, and Susie the Blackbird, we found
Hell yeah, because I mean, well, I already said I felt vindicated just because WWE's doing any kind of business with Hogan, but if he actually interfered or dropped a leg on him, or at the very most had a match, which I doubt, hell yeah, I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Piss on Roman in his one match a year. Yeah, he's the worst Hogan fan I ever met. I love Hogan. No, you don't. Yeah. Okay. No. And if he's going to have a match, I'm glad it wasn't the Rumble, because it would have been an in and out thing. Like I'd rather him have like a normal match. But really, I don't even need that. Like just them doing any business and bringing him up is enough for me at this point. I understand he's old, you know, and I don't even want to see Rock wrestle, so it wouldn't kill me if Hogan didn't get a match, you know. I just watched the highlights. I seen some of the four-way. I watched like all of it until the pin, and I watched some of the highlights for the women. So I didn't see anything else. No.
KO. Round 2.
The Royal Rumble is supposed to be the second biggest event. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, Survivor Series, I guess, is okay. Wrestle SummerSlam, but the Rumble this year, it's not like the old ones. I mean, it's never going to be that good again. Yeah. I mean, they did what they could with what they had, but could they have gotten more people to pump it up a little bit? I think so.
3. Fight.
But they're all 50 years old. They can't. Well, the four-way was the most exciting thing in the Rumble. Just because we never get to see Roman defend. Like, Hogan's had 2 less matches than Roman this year. So how exciting is Roman Reigns? It don't work hardly ever. So that's all we had to be excited about was is Roman going to break a sweat, like, okay. Well, is Brock out because of the scandal? Because Brock would have been excellent. Oh.
Round 4.
Oh.
Fight.
That sucks, but they needed some Brock. Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. Final round. Fight.
Right. I'm coming. I'll come. I gotta go in there and watch my kid. He wants me to stay up and watch him. So I'm kayfabing now, guys.
KO. You win.
I hate to ruin the party, but they, I don't want to rush out without saying one more thing. So, what would have been classy is if they could have done something with the what are the guys, the Iron Claw guys? They could have done something classy and brought those. Do you know how fucking excited people would have got if those kids would have been in there, bro? Those 2 kids of his. That would have been something, bro. They have shit bookers, bro. There's ways of hiring small amount money talent and getting huge pops, and they just don't. They're not creative no more, bro. They have no creativity in my mind. Yeah, writers. I mean, I think the right